welcome Joseph from the Seventh Seal. Hello, Joseph. Okay. What do you think in terms of your beliefs of families in today's society? How are they different, and would you prefer to live now or 50 years ago?
I feel that families today are too caught up in technology and live at a fast-paced schedule. They need to slow down and appreciate life as it is and really see what's happening around them. I know when I was the age of some parents or was a father to my own children, we lived a more simple life and followed out faith in God to lead us. We accepted a Christ-like teachings and incorporated God in our lives. There were very few distractions in my time, and I faced the truth of all of them. We see beyond the physical and into the supernatural aspects of people. I never questioned my own ability, nor did we question what we were supposed to believe. We had our own proof of God. This is why I'd rather live my life in my time, because of the simplicity and appreciation we have.
So what do you feel about reality TV and the roles they play? How would you say they're living their life? Do you agree with what reality teaches our society?
Although I believe the people on reality TV are living their life in their own sense of fulfillment, which I do admire, however, I do believe they are living risky and unchristian-like manner. They do face the truth of life and frequently reap the precautions of their actions, which sometimes they do not learn from. They seem to be caught up with the physical aspects of life and do not embrace the moment of what God has given us, that is natural. These natural qualities of life give us the fulfillment, and I do not believe they see that. The role they play is solely driven on what gives them the most attention and publicity, but I just don't understand it. This is teaching our society a false and unfulfilling way to live.
Do you feel that young children and adults going to school are more or less being institutionalized? Would you say that they follow a certain kind of schedule? And is there room to be yourself in schools, or are they only teaching you how to act?
I totally agree with the idea of children going to school, especially Catholic schools. We never had this in my day, and I wish we did. This idea is great for children and kids to succeed in the future and brings them more freedom. Back in my day, we were born into our class and society, and there is no changing that. Now this opens up many doors for them to explore. This enriches their lives and helps them develop their minds through education. I do not, however, totally agree with the schedules these kids follow sometimes. It does seem a bit odd that they almost appear programmed, but it's only an option on whether your child goes to school or not. I think there is room in schools to be who you want to be. They have all different kinds of activities for these children to engage in, which I think is great. You can adjust to whoever you want to be, and it's your choice. It seems to me like they have a bit of everything at these schools for all different kinds of people. I personally would enjoy to be in musicals and plays. That's amazing.
How do you live your life, and what is important for you in terms of what you live by? What's the difference between being alive and truly living?
How do I live my life? I feel I live free and I follow the Lord. I don't judge people, nor am I selfish. I embrace what the world brings me and face it head on. I instill myself the Christ-like way and morals. I would say my compassion for things makes me kind of vulnerable. Every day is a new day, and I live in the moment rather than live for tomorrow. Acceptance is key for me because I must accept everything the world gives me and work with it. I feel I am blessed to be given life, and that I truly live it each day, fulfilling my days with happiness. I am blessed to have a wonderful child and wife who both in return love me, and I would do anything for them. Life can be seen as hard nowadays because there are many obstacles for people to overcome, as in where to live, paying bills, having food on the table, and providing for others. This was never such a problem as it is today. Also, there are many distractions and new technology we have. I think we should do without it.
What do you perceive is the meaning of life, and why are we put here on earth? Do you think we have a duty to fill, or do you think God had one planned out for us?
The meaning of life to me is to live a good, clean life, to accept all the church teaches us and have compassion for life and to live it to its fullest. I am passionate about the human life and doing what is right. Every day I ask myself, what would Jesus do? We are put here on earth by Jesus, and he has the answers for us. If we live by his ways, we cannot do harm. God has this amazing plan for us to live our lives the way we want and gives us this freedom. We have freedom to make choices. We want what we want to do and what we want to follow, but I choose to follow Christ like the way, and that's what drives me. In conclusion, I believe that we are free to live how we want and to do what we want. However, we need to be ready to see what comes from our choices, good or bad.
Thank you, Joseph.